Welcome back to my channel, besties. Today we're going to be making this requested tutorial. It's a crop top blazer. It's a premium one. It's totally different from the rest. It has no darts, nothing. All right, just your fabric, your lining. Okay, then you add your button, just one button in case you want to close it. That's all. It's requested tutorial from one of our subscribers. So if you're interested in this, keep on watching. To my return subscribers, I love you all. If you're just seeing this channel for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Quickly hit on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, because you'll be missing a lot. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post beautiful tutorials like this. All right, so let's get right into the tutorial. So get your pattern paper. Upward, you're going to bring out about 5 inches allowance. On the side, that button side side, you're going to bring out about 4 inches allowance. Okay, so from my measurement will be starting from that 5 inches, where that 5 inches allowance stops. So I'll get my bust point, my waistline, my bust point, my under bust, and the waistline. I am not adding. If your waistline is 18, make sure it is 18. This is a crop blazers. Okay, so my waistline is 18.5. That was what I got as my half length, which is my waistline. I labeled it bust point, under bust, waistline. Now I divided my shoulder by 2. I got my neck width 3, my neck depth 3. I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. From that shoulder slope, I'll get my armhole, which is 9, and I am going to connect horizontally like so and vertically like so. All right, then after that, I'm going to create my armhole curve like this. Then I'll curve my neckline. All right, I'll connect my shoulder slope to my neckline. After that, I'm going to curve my neckline like so. I'm going to curve my neckline, then I'm going to impute my round body measurement. There will be no dart on this on this blazer. Yeah, it's an half cut blazer dress. Okay, blazer top, sorry, not dress. Impute my bust divided by 4. I will add 2 inch seam allowance. My waist divided by 4. I will add 2 inch seam allowance. You can add 2 each or 1.5. Okay, there will be no dart for this. Then after that, now I'm going to get the break point. Now the break point of this is going to be on the waistline, which is our half length. Okay, half length is going to be on the waistline. This is the exact tutorial the person requested for. So I am going to mark 2 inches there, 2.5 inches there, and I marked it out. So I'll connect it now from my neck line. I connected to that 2.5 inches I brought out. Okay, now the next thing to do is to get our collar extension. Now this is the back that I've already done off camera. It's just your normal basic body. Okay, so I'm going to measure what I have on the neckline. The neckline for the back is, the neck width is 3, while the neck depth is 1.5. Okay, after measuring, I got 4. I'm going to keep my tape on a slanted form this way, and I went up by 4. Do not add any allowance. Then I'll come out by ½ inch. This is going to make our collar sit properly. Come out by ½ inch after marking that 4 you got from your back neckline. Then you come out by ½ inch. Yeah, it's going to make your collar sit properly. Okay, then in a slanted form as well, I'm going to come out by, that's the wideness of the collar. I came out by 4.5. You can come out by 4, you can come out by 5, depending on how big you want your collar to be. Then on that, my neck width, I'm going to bring out an extension of 3.5 inches under my neck width. Under my neck depth, my neck depth, I'll bring out 3.5, which you saw me do. I will go in by 1 inch. So after coming in by 1 inch, you go up. You see how I dig my tape like a V stuff? You go up by 1 inch as well. Okay, that's to get the notch effect. You go up by 1 inch as well. Then you're going to connect in a curve. You see the way I curved it from that collar to meet that 1 inches I went up by. Then that's 3.5 inches I brought extension on the tip. You're going to, from the tip, connect it back to that break point. Just follow what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, hope you understand. Now I will go ahead and cut this out. Hope you understand everything I did. Let me repeat what I did on the collar. On the collar, I on the that my neck depth, I extended 3.5 inches. Then I came in by 1 inches, and in a V shape I went up by 1 inches as well. Okay, then I now connected in a curve shape, connected it to that my collar, that my collar. Now I connected it to that my collar. Then I now connected from that place I got. Please make sure, before I continue, make sure you notch that place I notch now, so that you know where you're adding, like where your collar is, where you're adding to your dress, to your top. Okay, notch that place I notch. That's the place you're going to be. That's the place that's going to be sitting on the top. Let me use it that way. That's the place that is going to be sitting on the top. Let me use it that way. Okay, so hope you understand. Please, if you don't understand, you can rewind back. Okay, so I'm done cutting this. Now this is it. You see how it's looking. This is why I said you should notch. Now that's the place that is going to be sitting on the top of your blazers. And that, you see that V shape, that's the notch effect. That's why we call it notch blazer. Notch blazer. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and cut on my fabric. I'm done cutting on my fabric, and this is what I have. Okay, I have my back. Now I forgot to say something. When cutting for your back, on the center front, on the center back, give like about 1/4 inch, because you're going to be opening. I opened my center back. Okay, don't worry, when I get to that part I will explain more. Let's work on the front. Now I am going to divide the center of the front on my pattern paper, because blazer the lining inside, when you iron it, you're going to bring out that V. That's in that slanted form. Now on that pattern paper is going to come out, and you wouldn't want your lining to be what's coming out. Your fabric, your main fabric, should be what is coming out. So I divided my pattern into two. Now these two, now I'll be cutting. One is this one now, that's this V. This one I folded now I'll be cutting my main fabric as the lining. Then the other one, I'll cut the normal lining for it. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if you understand. Now I've gone ahead to cut the collar. This is the collar. And remember, after cutting your collar, still notch that part, so that you know where you're joining to your top. Now this is the hem, the back. I slitted it open for relaxation at the back. There is no dart, so you're going to add about 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch when cutting your back. All right, so that for joining allowance. So I slitted the back. The way you normally open your zipper back, that's the way I slitted the back. Now this is the lining for the front. You see, one side is having the normal lining, the other side is having, that's the center. This one I'm touching now is having the main fabric. This one I'm touching now is the lining. Why this one, the other one, is the main fabric, but it's still lining, so that when you bring it out, what will be showing is your main fabric. So I'm going to go iron Estelle on them, and I'll iron Estelle on one of the collar too. Okay, so this is the back. I'm going to have to iron Estelle on it. I'll flip it and I'll join it. Whatever you see me doing on this lining, I'm doing the same thing on the main fabric. Okay, now I ironed Estelle on one of the lining, the one that on one of the collar. Okay, so now this is the front lining. This is the front lining. You see the one in the center is I used my main fabric to do it as lining, so I'll be joining it now. And when cutting, please join 1/2 or 1/4 inch for joining. All right, so I've joined everything for it to be one. Okay, now this is the back. I've joined it, and make sure you notch. If you sew, you notch. Now this is the front. This is the front. This is the main fabric. Now this is the main fabric. I did not iron Estelle on it. You can see the V, like the collar, what's it called, the blazer effect is coming out. Can you see? When I fold it, it's coming out. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to join it shoulder to shoulder. Now whatever I'm doing on this main fabric, please also be doing the same on your lining. Okay, make sure you do the same on your lining piece. All right, so I'm going to be joining the shoulder to shoulder. Now this collar that have Estelle is for the lining, while the one that does not have Estelle is for the main fabric. Do you understand? So I'll go and join my shoulder to shoulder. After joining it, I'll also join the shoulder to shoulder for the lining piece. Now let me show you what I did Look at the lining piece. Now this is the front. You can see on that other side now that it is my main fabric that is outside. You hope you understand. My main fabric is what's outside. Now this is it. This is the lining. Now when you turn it like this, what you're going to be seeing is your main fabric. But assuming we cut everything, the lining piece, when you bring it out like this, the lining piece is what is going to be showing, and it's going to be very, very tacky. Can you see? That is why we divided the pattern paper into two, and we had to cut the outer part with the main fabric as the lining piece. Okay, now I'll be joining it shoulder to shoulder as well for the lining piece. I am done joining it shoulder to shoulder, and this is what I have. Can you see? This is what I have. I've not joined the side, so I just joined the shoulder to shoulder. Okay, so this is what I have. And I open the blazer effects. You can see it's taking shape already. Now what I'm going to do now, that joining at the back will serve as the center of the back. Okay, you no need of notching the center of the back. That joining at the back is going to serve as the center. Now I'm going to bring that one that does not have a tail on it. That's the one for the main fabric. I'll fold it into two and I will notch the center. Okay, I will notch the center. I'm placing it very well. Notch the center. All right, so that's what I'm doing now. I'll notch, and I'm going to use that center back, that stitch at the center back, to indicate my center back. So I'll join it like this. So you see why I said you should notch when cutting. That notch I did on the pattern paper, so that you know where you're joining to your top. Now it's going to stop. Anywhere you join, anywhere you stop, just stop. Anywhere your collar stop, just stop. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I've gone ahead to join it. This is it. I've not yet joined the side. The sides are still open. I was supposed to cut different sleeve for the main fabric, and like for the lining to the lining was supposed to have its own sleeve, while the main fabric was supposed to have its own sleeve, but I don't have enough fabric, so I just cut just normal lining for the main fabric. Okay, so I'll be showing you how to do that. So this is it. Now I'm done cutting. I'm going to be joining this now. You see how I'm placing it? See how I'm placing it? You're going to join it like so. Okay, remember we haven't joined the side, so we haven't joined the side. The reason why we did not join the side is because I do not have a separate lining, separate sleeve for the lining. I only have a sleeve for the main fabric. As I have sleeve for the lining, I would have joined the lining first, close the sides, then before I'll now join the lining to the main fabric. Like as I have different sleeve for it, I would have joined the sleeve separately on the lining. I'll join the sleeve separately on the main fabric before turning everything. So because I don't have, I just have for the main fabric. This is what I'm doing. Like we are joining everything now. Okay, don't close the side though. Just close everything, then you join it down. Okay, that's the full length. Now I'm done. I think but like this you would understood, like you would have understand what I did. Like this, now you understood what I did, right? Now this is the sleeve. Okay, this is the sleeve that I cut. Now the sleeve is not the normal straight sleeve, it's a flare sleeve. Okay, so it's the normal way you cut your sleeve. The only thing is like this now is in case you want to make your sleeve straight, you just slant it. That was why I did. You divide your ankle by two, divide your wrist by two, you place it there and slant it. That's why you that slanted chalk is there. Okay, but for the sleeve of this, I want, because I have other blazers, I want, and this is not for a client, is a requested tutorial, I want my own sleeve flay, just the way Dede Big Brother that came out, that black blazer she wore, the way the sleeve was. So I'll join the sleeve now. I will close the side, I'll hem the full length, I'll join the sleeve, I'll close the side, and I'll hem the full length. Okay, so we've come to the end of this tutorial, and if you find this tutorial helpful, if you find it educating, if you've learned one or two out of this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, share my video, and leave a nice comment. If you also have a question, leave it down the comment section. All right, and after recreating yours, please don't hesitate to tag me so that I'll see your own recreation. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you don't know what you're missing. Quickly hit on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you could be notified whenever I will post beautiful tutorials like this. I love you all. See you on my next one. Bye.